Yeah, I mean, he was a football coach for 25 years. He was D-line coach. His father was a head coach and a national champion as a player. So, I mean, he was the one who taught me how to throw a football, I believe. He was the one who taught me how to swing a baseball bat. He was in the backyard, wrestling with me and stuff. He was a 3-sport Division I athlete, like pretty crazy. And just the prowess, the football prowess, I guess, that his side of the family especially showed, gave me the motivation to become the player that I am today.
Well, do you play fantasy football at all?
I played for fun, yeah, for the last few years, but I kind of got to give it up now, I guess.
Why should people draft you this year for fantasy football?
It's a good question. I mean, I expect to go in and regardless if I'm a starter or not, work hard and just be efficient and be locked into whatever our game plan is and to hopefully throw a lot of touchdowns.
All right, one more question. Would you rather have banana-flavored coffee or banana-flavored mayo?
Ooh, banana-flavored coffee. That actually sounds not bad. I mean, a little bit of banana creamer, like, that'd be decent. That'd be pretty decent.
Thanks.
Will, hey, Steve, we did have you in Richard for good to see you, man. Big moment for you, man. Coming up on Thursday, how are you feeling as you get ready for the biggest moment of life?
I'm excited. I'm just excited. I just want to get to work. People are talking about you ready for this to be over with? Nah, I'm ready for it to get started. I'm ready to figure out where I'm going, and move in and get to work and start competing and start working and learning everybody in the organization. So just really excited time.
When I talked to you on your pro day, I asked you about Indianapolis and you're getting ready to meet them. You had a smile on your face. How did it go? How did the meeting go with Chris Ballard?
It was great. We had a private workout and then we had a quick meeting beforehand. They gave us a part of the playbook to study and memorize, and I felt like I did really well with that and made a good impression at the private workout. And then had the top 30 a couple weeks after that, and it was great. Connected with everyone in that organization, and it was definitely one of my favorite business items.
Yeah. So for folks back in Indy that are watching this, what can they expect from you if you are Indy?
I mean, you're going to get a hard worker. You're going to get someone who's going to just put their head down and grind for, the first period of time that I get there, and someone I feel like who's going to get into the locker room and just be a good dude for these guys or be a dude that I can learn from these other dudes and just hopefully represent an organization in the best way possible, which is who I am as a person as well. But an efficient player, tough player, someone who can make all the throws, and we'll see, but I'm really looking forward to doing my job.
This city loves the quarterbacks, from Luck to a guy and Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
I know you spent some time with him. Matter of fact, was on social media. You have a video with him, going over some film with him. How much has 18 helped you to get you where you are today?
He's been great. I mean, I've only had a few conversations with him, and but just to think that I had the opportunity to sit down with him one-on-one and then go back and watch the On the Clock series that they did with Archie was really cool. And I know he's going to be someone, regardless of where I end up, that I feel like I can look to for advice for the rest of my career. And hearing people make comparisons between me, Peyton, Andrew was really cool, because all those dudes have really good success.
Well, one other thing related to that, I think I asked you earlier about what sort of structure you might hope for. You may be cognizant of Patrick having sort of a redshirt year here. Do you see any benefit to that? Have you thought about whether that kind of situation might be ideal or not ideal? I know you're ready.
Yeah, I don't have a say in the matter, so I feel like I'm just going to approach whatever situations that's put in front of me the best way. But
Will, I'm sure you've been asked this question.
Sorry, you still answering.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm all good. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I know you've been asked this question, but how is it like being around all these guys, the best players in college football, chilling, just doing fun things with them?
This is awesome. I was saying earlier, these are the only dudes in the world who know what is going through our minds. It's the only we can relate to each other in that way, and that these going through all these visits and all the attention on you and all the question marks around you and where you're ending up. It's stressful. It's tough, but all these dudes are very resilient, tough mentally and physically. And it's been great to get to know all these dudes, the elite athletes, elite people. I've made some great friends that have screwed.
Will, you've talked a little bit about Indy. 2 picks before that is Houston.
Yeah.
What is your experience, your relationship been like going through that process with the Texans?
Yeah, they were my first top 30 visit, so that was cool for them to get me in even before my pro day, knowing that they wanted to see me soon and get to know me quickly, and then take the time afterwards to assess that. But D'Amico is one of the best people that I met throughout this whole process, and would love to play there, and Houston's a great city too. So
There's a lot of buzz with them taking not a quarterback at 2, which I think fans wouldn't be happy with. But what would you say to tell Houston fans or tell the Texans, you got to take a QB at 2, and it's got to be Mute?
I mean, it's up to them. I'm not gonna, try to make anybody make a decision, but I'm sure that their decision's made by this point, hopefully at least. But I really don't know, and all I know is that if I do get picked by them, that I'm going to work my ass off for them.
If you do end up in Houston, expound a little bit on that. What kind of player would they get?
You're going to get a hard worker. You're going to get a great person with a great character, and someone who's going to get into a locker room and try to be a leader of men and connectable or person that's going to get along with dudes. And at the end of the day, hopefully go into a game, with the confidence that I'm going to get the job done, and I'm going to prepare my butt off to make sure that I'm going into games prepared, and I can just physically. I feel like I can do everything that an NFL quarterback needs to do to be successful in this league. So just looking forward to learn from wherever I end up at, and work hard.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.